All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about something that, let's be honest, we all face. It's that one thing that can just completely tank our motivation: rejection. But what if we could actually change what it is? What if we could take that sting of hearing no and turn it into the very fuel for our biggest wins? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
You know this feeling, right? You've been pouring your heart into something, putting yourself out there. Maybe it's a new job, a business idea, heck, even a personal project. And this is what you get back. Just that one simple word that feels like a punch to the gut.
And then it happens again, and maybe again after that. Each time it feels like another door slamming shut, like it's just confirming all those little doubts you have in the back of your mind. It really starts to pile up, doesn't it? That weight can get seriously heavy.
Before you know it, it feels like the entire universe is just screaming this word at you. It can feel like this giant cosmic sign telling you, hey, you're going the wrong way. It's time to pack it in. Just give up.
But here's the thing. That feeling, that overwhelming voice in your head telling you to stop, it's a total lie. There is a completely different way to look at this, a mental shift that changes the entire game.
So, where are we getting this radical new perspective from? Well, you might be surprised. It comes from multi-millionaires who cut their teeth in the absolutely brutal world of door-to-door sales. I mean, think about it. These guys faced more rejection in a single day than most of us see in a whole month. And in doing that, they stumbled onto a powerful secret.
This right here. This was their mantra, their golden rule. For them, a no wasn't some final judgment. No, it was just a necessary part of the journey. It wasn't a roadblock at all. It was a mile marker on the way to getting that yes.
And this is the absolute key. It's not that successful people fail less. The real difference is that they don't live in that failure. See, when you dwell on it, a no feels like this deeply personal failure, like a finish line that tells you to stop running. But when you switch your mindset to learning from it, that same no just becomes another step, a useful piece of information that actually fuels your next try.
Okay, so let's take this mindset and build on it, because this is where it gets really powerful. We're about to completely redefine what failure even means. We're going to turn it from something painful into your most valuable tool. This is your new mental model. I want you to burn this into your brain. Rejection isn't personal. It's not a verdict on your talent or your worth. It is simply the process of collecting data. Every single no you get is a date point. It's information that tells you what doesn't work, which by definition brings you one step closer to what does.
Here's a perfect way to think about this. Just picture yourself tackling a huge, steep hill on a bicycle. Man, that climb is tough, right? Your legs are on fire, your lungs are burning, and it feels like you're barely moving. That struggle, that difficulty, that's the feeling of collecting no's. That's you pushing through all the hard parts.
Because what happens when you finally get to the top of that hill? You get to fly. That whole uphill battle isn't a sign that you're failing. It's the absolute, undeniable proof that you are right on the verge of success. That sweet payoff is just around the corner. The effort is what makes the victory possible.
So really, let this one sink in. The next time you hit a wall or face a setback, say this to yourself: I am not failing. I am collecting data. You're just gathering the intel you need to get that breakthrough.
All right, so how do we actually do this? We've got the mindset down. Now let's look at these simple, repeatable actions that turn this whole idea into reality. This is your game plan, your path forward. It all boils down to this 4-step loop. First, fail. You got to be willing to go for it and not be terrified if it doesn't work. Second, stand up. As soon as you get knocked down, you get right back up. No dwelling. Third, get sharper. This is where you look at the data from your failure. What did you learn? You stand up smarter this time. And finally, keep fighting. You just run the loop again and again. And you know what? If you just keep running that loop, failing, standing, sharpening, and fighting, your yes isn't a matter of if anymore. It becomes a matter of when. It's just out there waiting for you to collect enough data to find it. Success becomes inevitable. So I'll leave you with this to chew on. The very next time you hear that word, no, I want you to stop. Don't see it as a dead end. Instead, just ask yourself this one simple question. What valuable piece of data did I just learn from this? And how can I use it to find my yes?